Last year we didn't get to harvest any of our cabbages because all kinds of bugs and worms got to them. But this year we made these low tunnels. There's a video for it on our channel, and check this out. I'm so happy with this. This is amazing. It kind of looks like straight off the seed packet, the picture. Organic grown. That's so cool. These low tunnels really do work. Here's one of the heads. That's so, I mean, it's so heavy. There's a watering can next to them for scale. That's pretty cool. We're making sauerkraut. Our cabbages have been coming in, and it's time to make sure that they don't all go to the worms. Sauerkraut is kind of like a unique dish where we're from. It's kind of got like a lot of ties to the local culture, the Pennsylvania Dutch and the German aspect of people in our area.
We grew up that you need to eat some on New Year's for good luck for the year. I always would hate it, so I would have to hide it in my mashed potatoes. But now that I'm finally older, and I can appreciate it more and appreciate when it's a good tasting sauerkraut. So we want to try to make it and then use it more on a daily basis instead of just on New Year's.
Same thing. Growing up, I remember going over to my grandmother's house, and you could smell it almost before you opened the door. Mm-hmm. That smell of that pungent sort of, it's got a lot of sulfurs in the smell to it, a lot of salty, briny goodness in it, although when I was younger it kind of made my stomach turn. But the adults loved it, and for whatever reason I couldn't figure it out, but I think once you get older your taste buds change, things happen. Well, let's be clear, our two daughters hate it. I'm pretty sure they hate it. That's all you're getting.
Wait, what?
So there's all kinds of fermentation vessels that you can get. You can get almost like the ones they look like when you're making your own homemade wine, where they have that sort of like gas valve. But these are just your regular old fermentation crocks. They've sort of got a water ring here to seal and let the gases of the fermentation escape. And then they also come with these weights. These weights are what you set on top of your cabbage and your sauerkraut materials. And as the fermentation goes and the cabbage sort of breaks down, that weight causes it to sink, not to stink. Mm-hmm. These weights cause it to sink and stay submerged under the water, so nothing bad happens with your fermentation. All right, we got this cabbage here. The outer layer is already kind of gone, so that'll go to the chickens. Slice it like that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. This is the cabbage we got out of our garden.
That's so good.
This is the first year that our cabbage was actually, we could harvest it because of our low tunnels, because those stupid cabbage worms are nuts. But look at that. That's pretty decent.
That's awesome.
That's pretty decent. Yeah, like Andrew was saying before, this is our first time trying sauerkraut, like trying to make sauerkraut. I know there's all kinds of things you can add, different kinds of seeds and spices like caraway or dill or garlic, but for our first run through we figured, what the heck, let's just make sauerkraut.
I'm washing the cabbage, and I will wash it as many times as needed until the water runs clear from our spinner bowl.
So that's what we're looking for. That water's nice and clean. All right, we're over halfway our poundage here right now. We got 3 pounds, 3 ounces of our cabbage. I already have a tablespoon of my 3 tablespoons of sea salt in here. Now I'm just gonna add my 2nd tablespoon of sea salt and kind of just spread it around in there. And this is just so that the salt is kind of distributed evenly through the cabbage. Now we're gonna be mixing this like a bear. So we made it to about 5 pounds of cabbage in this here pot.
All right, and then it's time to smash.
Yep, we may be here for a minute. That salt is helping break down the cabbage, releasing the water in the cabbage. And that salt water solution is gonna do the magic, do the fermentation magic. I mean, I can already kind of see it's been wilting.
Its volume is less, yeah.
You've been at it for a little under a minute.
Although you can tell the thicker white is processing different than the
Okay.
other leaves.
It's good. We want a range of textures.
True.
I
mean, the volume is dramatically
The
changed.
volume's crazy. That was a full stock pot. Now it's almost down to half.
It used to barely cover the bottom. Now it's
Yeah.
filling in.
Close up of the juice. Yeah, all right. So we got some juice going on in there. Here we go. Ta-da!
Ooh. I'm getting kind of full.
Get in there.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna reach the top of this crock. Son of a gun, 6 pounds. This gallon crock can definitely hold 6 pounds. Like if you look in here, you can definitely make 6 pounds work in this gallon crock. This is just a gallon crock that we got off of Amazon. It says 5 to 6 pounds for your recipe, but we're only like,
Oh wow, we're below the handle.
we're below the handle. Well, son of a gun, it is close. I'll tell you what.
Hold on.
Wow, look at that. You know what? Son of a gun if we aren't covered in liquid. It's kind of like a puzzle piece. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes.
I mean, those are submerged.
Oh.
Those are submerged under the cabbage juice. And now Andrea's just filling the water lock with some water.
Okay.
And boom. That's it. I mean, like, I hesitate. I mean, this is like one of those recipes where it's like, is it really that easy? Is it just salt, water, and like 8 minutes of smashing cabbage with your fists? We started with the stock pot all full, and now this gallon fermentation jar is barely here with sauerkraut.
As we like this, and maybe the girls might even try it. They would like to smash for a little while.
Oh
Be a
yeah,
fun
that would have been a
family
good.
activity.
Yeah, that would have been a fun family activity for the summer. Children, come! It is time to smash cabbage.
You might like that.
I do, and an arrow.
Could he pound on it like a grape?
Arrow. Would you like doing that?
No.
Yeah. Okay. And so now we wait for how long? 2 weeks?
Yeah. At least, no, 5 to 10 days.
5 to 10 days. You know what? Gosh darn it, I say about 10 days then.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
Okay, so our sauerkraut has been sitting in the crock now since July 27th, and it's been sitting there for about 16 days now. So we've been monitoring it like once or twice to make sure there's been no mold growing on it, and it's been pretty good. So let's take a whiff of our sauerkraut. This is homemade sauerkraut. Girls, do you want to take a sniff?
Waft it.
What does it smell like?
Sauerkraut.
It smells... Here, do you want to take a... Did you look in there with the camera?
Oh man.
Oh yeah. All right.
Smell it.
It smells like sauerkraut. It smells like fermented sauerkraut. So we're gonna take the weighted stones. Oh, I hope I don't drop them.
What are the weighted stones for?
This keeps the cabbage under. Each.
No. Oh.
Clearing out my nose.
Pungent sauerkraut. Not pungent. It just smells fermented. All right. Da-na-na-na.
Oh, look at
Look at that.
That's
Look at
a
that.
lot of...
That's a lot of sauerkraut.
Is that all we have?
Yep, that's for dinner. Get excited.
Wait, all of that for dinner?
Oh yeah.
All?
That's all you're getting.
Wait, what?
You gonna eat this?
No.
What do you mean you're not gonna eat?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just got like a fermented smell. Like, really, I don't have much experience with fermented sauerkraut. I have more experience with kimchi. But this just smells like fermented cabbage. It's definitely got the fermented sauerkraut flavor. it's not the same as that New Year's Day sauerkraut that's been sitting in the broilers and in the slow cookers for 24 hours. It has sort of that fermented funk to it. There's no other way of explaining it. If you've had kimchi, you know what the fermented funk is. But it's like sauerkraut, but with the extra fermentation on it. Pretty good. Thanks for watching this video.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, but most of all,
We hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we'll keep stopping by
where we'll build
Flow and adventure.
together at...
Oh
Be
yeah,
fun
that would have been
family
a good.
activity.
Yeah, that would have been a fun family activity for the summer. Children, come! It is time to smash cabbage.
You might like that.
I do, and